Good morning, my students. Okay, how are you today? Okay, I'm very well, thank you. Okay, my students, today we are going to discuss a very interesting topic. As you can see on the whiteboard, that's our topic today. But before that, anyone is absent today? Yes, Pirani? Yeah. Today, Pino is 6. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Before that, we are going to contemplate to make ourselves ready. We are going to have a mindfulness activity. And now, have a good posture, sits properly. Let's start. Okay, my students, relax and then start. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Hold. Release. Take a deep breath, hold, release. Okay, my students, and now we have learning objectives. As you can see on the whiteboards, our learning objectives, we have two. The first, students will be able to identify the use of figurative language in narrative text comprehensively. And the second one, students will be able to compose a narrative text with appropriate figurative language. Okay, today we are going to learn about figurative language within a narrative text. Okay, everybody, let's start with narrative text. As you learned before, what is narrative text? What is the example of narrative text? Narrative text. Okay, so what is narrative text as you learned it before? Okay, come on, raise your hand. Yes, Nia, please.
Narrative text is a kind of text that tells a story. The story can be real or imaginary.
Okay, thank you very much, Nia. Okay, narrative text is a kind of text which is used to entertain the reader in the form of story. Okay, and we have this. Yes, as you can see, narrative text is a type of writings that tells a story. The purpose is to entertain the reader. Now, so do you still remember what are the examples of narrative text? Come on, everybody. Yes, Purnama, please.
Fairy tale. The example is Cinderella, Snow White, and Beauty and the Beast.
Okay, the first one is fairy tale. The examples are?
Cinderella.
Yeah, we have Cinderella, Snow White. Thank you very much. And next, what else? Okay, yeah, the next one is legend. The examples are, we have Sangkuriang and the legend of Lake Toba. Thank you very much. What else? What else, please? Yeah, what's the next example? Come on. Yes, Linda, please. What is that? Oh, yes. Okay. Myths, the story of gods. Okay. Before you have mentioned the examples. So now, remember, what is the generic structure of narrative text? Okay, come on, we have Ganesh, please. Okay, so narrative text has a structure. The generic structure are, the first one, orientation, complication, and resolution. Okay, thank you very much. What is Orientation. What is orientation? Yes, come on. Okay, thank you very much. The orientation is the opening of the story. It tells us the setting and the characters. Thank you very much. And moves to the complication. What is the complication? Yes.
It shows a problem that the characters must face.
Yes, thank you very much, Sheila. The complication shows the problems of the characters. And we have the peak of the complications. It calls with climax. Thank you. And the last one, resolution. What is resolutions? Yes, Satya, please. Come on.
Resolution is the part when the conflict tends to be decreased and end.
Okay, thank you very much. Resolution is the end of the story and how the characters solve their problem, and we have the final conclusions about the story. Okay, thank you very much. And as you can see on the whiteboard, this is the general structure on narrative text. We have orientation, complications, and resolutions. Okay, thank you very much, my students. Okay, my students, now we are going to watch the example of narrative text. Okay, my students, and now you are going to watch the example of narrative text and pay attention to the sentence that will lead you into two. We have literal meaning, and then we have something beyond that sentence. Okay, take a look.
An original tale by thefablecottage.com. Once there was a bird who fell in love with a whale, and a whale who fell in love with a bird. The bird loved the whale's beautiful smile, loved the way she swam through the water so gracefully. The whale loved the bird's handsome white feathers. She loved to watch him, and he flapped his wings and soared into the sky. "Okay," said the whale. She squeezed her eyes shut and flapped her fins, just like the bird. She flapped and flapped, up and down. Water splashed everywhere. "I'm flying," she laughed. "I'm a bird." But when she opened her eyes, she wasn't soaring in the sky. She was still in the water. She tried and tried and tried again, but she could not fly. "I don't think a whale can become a bird," said the whale. "But if you can't fly and I can't swim, where can we live together?" said the bird. "We'll stay here, in the waves," said the whale. But the bird shook his head sadly. "You love to swim deep in the ocean," he said. "That is your favorite thing to do. Never be happy here." Whale sighed. "And you love to fly and soar."
Well, my students, you have watched the example of narrative text. Okay, the fables you can learn many things like occasions. It means that how animals can act like humans. Okay. Okay, my students, what can you learn from the story? Okay, anyone can help? Yes, Amel, please. Okay,
I learned that animals can love each other.
Yes, you're right. Okay, from the story, we can learn that animals can love each other like humans. Okay, my students, after watching the first narrative text, and now we are going to learn about the use of figurative language. Okay, and now take a look. Okay, everybody, now we are going to learn about the use of figurative language, and now pay attention to the video.
Welcome to the wonderful world of words. Today we're going to talk about some tools that writers use to make their stories more interesting. We're talking about 3 types of figurative speech: similes, metaphors, and hyperboles. Let's find out what they are and how they can make our writing even more exciting. Simile. Have you ever heard the expression fast as lightning or stubborn as a mule? Well, those are similes. A simile is a comparison between 2 things, using like or as to highlight their similarity. Can you think of any other examples of similes you've heard?
Yeah, everybody, you have learned about a figurative language, okay? As you watch the video before, okay, what are the example of figurative language? What is the first? Simile, okay, and then metaphor, hyperboles, and so we have personifications, okay? Now, we are going to move to learn it. My students, you have watched the video and you have also find the kinds of figurative language, okay? And so, what is figurative language? And you can find on the whiteboard, okay? As you can see there, figurative language is a way of using words that goes beyond their literal meaning to create more interesting and powerful expression. If you want to express something in another way beyond its literal meaning, you can use figurative language, okay? Can you mention it before? What is the first? Simile, okay. So, can you give the example of simile? Yes, okay, come on. Yes, Dwi? Yeah, okay. He was as curious as a cat. Thank you very much. You used the words as blah 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 as. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. And the next one, and let's move. Okay, everybody. And this is the example of figurative language. What is number 1? Simile. And the what? Next one? Metaphor, personifications, and hyperboles. Okay, take a look. Simile, we compare. Yes, using the words like or as. Okay, her smile is like the sun. Okay, for example, someone is beautiful. What can you say? Her face is like the sun. It's so bright, right? Thank you very much. And now, metaphor. A direct comparisons, right? Saying one thing is another. Using the word is, for example. Okay? Time is a thief. Okay. And then, time is precious. So we can say, time is, yeah, it's so precious. We can change with something makes us wealthy, membuat kita kaya. So, time is, yeah, time is money, for example. Time is money. And personification. Now we move to number 3, personification. Giving human quality to non-human thing. For example, a trees has leaves, yeah, and the winds blows the trees. So, what can you say? Yeah, the wind says something to the trees. Yes. Okay, thank you very much. For example, the winds whisper to the trees. Thank you very much. And the last one, hyperboles. The small thing became the bigger one. Yeah, an exaggeration used for emphasis of humor. Thank you. Example, I'm so hungry, I could eat a horse, like that. Yeah. Yeah, okay, my students, and now we move to our exercise activity, and now you are going to have a worksheet, task 1, task 2, and task 3. Task 1, figurative language identifications. Okay, you will identify the use of figurative language. And next, task 2, turning literal sentences into a figurative language. And task 3, create a narrative text using figurative language. And now, let's move to the task 1. Okay, my students, and now we are going to learn how to identify figurative language in the text. And this is, we have narrative text, and then I will read it for you. Okay. Okay, are you ready? Okay, thank you very much. And what is the title, please? Okay, where is it from? Yeah, this story is from Sumatra. Okay, and listen to me. Okay, everybody? Once upon a time, in a quiet village by the sea, lived a poor boy named Malinkuna. He was as curious as cat, always asking questions about the world beyond the waves. His mother loved him dearly and cared for him like a gardener, tending to a precious flower. One day, Malin decided to sail away, chasing his dream, saying he would return with riches. The sea, like a giant mirror, reflected his hopes and carried him away from home. Okay, now everybody, we move to the complication. Year passed and Malin became a rich and successful man. But success changed him. He forgot his past, his village, and even his mother. When he forgot it, I told you he was too proud. The wave seemed to shut, and in the silence after, even the ocean wept. Okay, thank you everybody. And from this story, we can learn many things. And for today's topic, we learn about figurative language. Okay, based on this story, you will answer the question. Yeah. Okay, everybody. Now, from the worksheets, you can answer the question based on the text that I have read it before, and then you can choose by using the correct figurative language. Okay, so go ahead. You can do this with your groups. Okay, you can discuss it together. Yeah, okay, my students, finish? Okay, thank you very much. And now we are going to discuss it. Let's see number 1. Okay, who want to try number 1? Yeah, yes, do it please, come on.
He was as curious as a cat, always asking questions about the world beyond the waves.
So what is that? What is the answer, please?
B. Simile.
Okay, the answer is simile. Why do you say that sentence is a simile?
Using S.
Yes, you're right. Because the sentence here compares to thing using as. Yeah, using as adjective as. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, And now let's see number 2. Come on, who can answer number 2, please? Yeah, number 2. His mother loved him dearly and cared for him like a gardener tending to a precious flower. What is the keywords there? Yeah, what is the keywords? Yeah, loudly, come on. Like. So what's the answer, please? Simile. Thank you very much. Yeah, okay, everybody. And now we move to the task 2, the activity number 2. Worksheet, turning literal sentences into figurative language. Okay? Transport. Okay, my students, you have learned how to change literal sentence into figurative language. So now I want you to write in front of the class your results. Okay, come on. Let's start from number 1, number 2. Yes, let's see number 1. The lake is very calm. What is your idea? Come on, please. Number 1, please. Yes, Ganesh, please. Okay. Come on. Yes. No. Just the answer. Just the answer. Okay. Yeah, the lake is very calm. That's the literal one. So. Okay, so what is the figurative language? You make it in the bracket, di dalam kurung. Okay. Yes, thank you very much. This is from Ganesh. The lake is a big, shiny mirror. The last, please. Come on. Yes, we have February. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Her tears were like a big rain. So, Intan has compared her tears to a big rain. Okay, thank you very much. Give applause to Intan. Come on. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, okay, everybody. Yeah, you have learned about how to change a literal sentence to figurative language. Thank you very much. And now the last task. Okay. Okay, everybody. Yeah. Yeah, everybody. Now we move to the last task. You are going to create a narrative text, a very short narrative text using figurative language. Here, I would ask you in a group, one of the member of the groups to make the orientations, the other makes the complication, and the other members of group make the resolutions. Do you understand? Yeah, this is a cooperative learning. In a group, one student make the orientation and the other makes complication and the resolutions. Okay. Yeah. Okay, everybody. And for the task 3, we are going to make The Legend of Lake Toba. Write a narrative text titled The Legend of Lake Toba using this generic structure. We have orientation, complication, resolutions, and we add with moral value. It's coded. Okay. In your story, use figurative language like simile, metaphor, personifications, and hyperboles. Okay. Sure. Okay, everybody, finish? Okay, thank you very much. So I invite you to tell your narrative text. Start from the orientations. Okay, who's ready for the orientations? Yes, group 1, please come.
A long time ago, there was a small village near the big mountains. A kind fisherman named Toba lived there. The lake near the village was like a big shiny mirror. The trees around the lake seemed to talk quietly with the wind.
Okay, thank you very much. Give applause to group 1. Thank you. Okay, Amel, could you give us one example of figurative language that you use on your orientation?
The example is the lake near the village was like a big shiny mirror.
Okay, what is the kinds of the figurative language?
Simile.
Simile. Once again, give applause to group 1. Thank you. Thank you, please. Okay, next group, group 2. Would you like to give us the complications? Come on.
One day, Toba caught a magic fish. It was a beautiful woman who could talk and smile like a bright sun. Toba promised to let her go if she married him. But later, Toba forgot his promise and was not nice to her.
Okay.
She was so sad. It was like her tears could fill the whole world. The girl shocked and Toba was very angry like a big fire burning inside him.
Okay, thank you, Purnama. And now, can you tell us one of the example of figurative language that you use in that complications?
Toba was very angry, like a big fire burning inside him.
Okay, thank you very much. Like a fire. Okay, give applause to Purnama. Thank you. Okay. Next, I invite the resolutions. Okay, please.
Solution. Suddenly, the earth broke like a big crack within a heart, and water came out like a many rivers. The village disappeared under the water, making a big, beautiful lake. The magic woman turned into the lake and smiled at the sun. The wind danced with the trees, feeling both sad and happy.
Okay, thank you very much. So, give us one example of figurative language that you use in your work.
The wind danced with the trees, feeling both sad and happy.
Okay, the wind dance, right? Okay, so what is the type of the figurative language?
Personification.
Personification. Okay, everybody, give applause to the last group for the presentations. Okay, thank you, please. Well, my students, that's all about our learning today. Okay, now I invite who wants to make the conclusion? Please. Yes, Aurel, would you like to give us the conclusion, please?
In this session, we learned about figurative language. It is simile, metaphor, personification, and hyperbole.
Yes.
It can make the narrative worthy more interesting.
Okay, thank you very much. Figurative language gives your narrative writings a nuance, a new nuance, so your writing will be improving. Okay, my students, by your friends' conclusions, we believe that our writing will be improved. Okay, Mr. akan simpulkan sekali lagi. Okay, thank you, Aurel. Your conclusions give us a new perspective that figurative language will give a new nuance to your narrative writing. Okay, for the last, who wants to give us the reflection of our teaching learning today? Please.
In this session, I'm so happy to learn figurative language.
Yes.
I can understand the definition and I can make the example. In the future, we'll use it on my writing to make it more colorful.
Okay, thank you very much, Bunga. By using figurative language, your writing will be more colorful. Okay, give applause to us. Tepuk tangan untuk kita semua. Okay, thank you everybody. Thank you very much. That's all for today. And use figurative language as your new site to improve your writing. Thank you very much.